Welcome to the plug.
Today we will battle. So what I want you all to do really quickly is find who's going to be the team captain in your group. Find the team captain in your group. Now wait. Before you find the team captain, let me tell you what it's about. Wait. If you gave me clap once, twice, 3 times. Come on, fellas, y'all did good the whole time. Come on, guys, dang. So, you're gonna get a captain. The captain will decide who's going to speak for their group. Now, if the group is not talking well together, whose fault is it? It's the captain's fault. The captain got to make sure the group is talking. The captain got to make sure that he or she picks someone that is going to be good to stand up and answer the question that we ask. It may be your group, it may be that group, but you need to just make sure that you're ready. Now, we have judges here today, and our judges will be judging you all based on your answer. And it's going to be based off of 3 main things. Number 1, articulation. Somebody say articulate. That means, are you speaking clearly, loudly, and confidently? Number 2, now making sure that you have revelation. That means that you're not just giving a surface answer, you're going to dig deep for a really good, deep answer. We're looking for answers that's going to get you claps. We're looking for answers that somebody's going to be like, that was really, really good. And then the last one is interpretation. Explain how this relates to your world. Like, how does this scripture or question relate back to you? So it's 3 things we're looking for: articulation, revelation, and interpretation. Those are the 3. All right, bet. So go ahead, find the captain. When you find that captain, I need the captains to stand up. When you find the captain, stand up. There we go. I see some captains. Yeah. Captain, stand up. Yeah. Y'all make some noise for them captains one time. Yeah. Oh, man, we got a 6th grader already leading that thing. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Hey, I got a couple more groups that ain't got no captains. I see 3 more groups that got no captains. Where they at? Where the captains at? And it's looking like the fellas, I'm disappointed. Jeremiah. Elisha. Let's go. Okay, we got a captain over here, Bet. Y'all make some noise for my man right here. All right, bet. All right, I need y'all groups to some of y'all groups looking sloppy. I need y'all to make them a good circle and make it very clear whose group is what. I need groups of 7, so if you can help, you may have to move some around. I need groups of at least 7 or 8 max. 7 or 8 max. If you got a group that's just 4 people, that's okay. Okay, cool. Wait, who's the captain over here? Okay, cool. Hey, captains, look at me. If your group sucks, it's your fault. It's just called ownership. You're going to make sure your group's good, right? You look like you're going to make sure your group tight, all right? Y'all go ahead, sit down. All right, let's get ready. Noah, get your group right. Okay, yeah, cool. Luke chapter 16 says this. Luke 16 says this. This is going to be one of you all's first discussion points, so make sure you listen to this very well. What I want you all to do is pull out the valuables, the riches, the diamonds within this scripture. So I'm going to read the scripture, you all read along with me, and you all pull out what does this mean? And pull out some value within it, all right? I'm going to be picking one of y'all groups, so make sure you get ready. Luke 16, 10 through 13. I'm reading from the NIV. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches? And if you have not been trustworthy with someone else's property, who will give you property of your own? Last one. No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. You all get them scriptures up. I want you all to pull out. I'm going to give you all about 5 minutes to discuss what did you take from this? What did you take from this scripture? How does it relate to your life? And pick who's going to talk. Y'all go ahead and start chopping it up. Y'all go ahead and start chopping it up. Go ahead, go ahead. The scripture is Luke 16, 10. Luke 16, 10. All right, make sure them groups is talking now. Talk it up. Leaders, if you all could go around, make sure the groups are talking, help them engage. You can go around, make sure teams are just able to engage and stuff like that. Make sure they're talking, and make sure they ain't got no questions. Leaders, move around.
Words you're saying.
scripture relate to your life? How does it relate to your life right now? How does it relate? Go ahead, chop it up. We got 2 more minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
If I can trust you with like as little as a penny, then yeah, I'm gonna be able to keep trusting you with more and more. But like, if you're sitting here lying to me, you just gonna keep on lying.
So now we have to go and see like how it relates to our life right now.
I don't know if we got enough time. But can anybody like, can y'all like think of a reason? A way this relates to y'all life?
All right, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
I can agree.
Make sure you all are getting what is being said. Right? How does it relate? And start picking who's going to speak for your squad. Who's going to speak for your squad?
That's how this follows. Personally, I think that like it's not just talking about like physical things to trust you with. It's talking about like even something as simple as secrets or like keeping up a task. Like, because this is Jesus who's speaking. Like, if I can't even trust you to keep your word on something, like if I can't trust you to keep your word on something, then how am I going to trust you to actually take care of something physical for me?
10,
like take care of my house or my child, something like that.
7,
and
3,
yeah,
2,
at least that part.
And 1.
Oh wait,
You can hear me clap once? Okay, that was all right. And we got the one slow one back there by the bathroom. Yeah, I see him. He the closest one to the bathroom. I see him. All right, yeah, that's you, brother, looking up at it. I see you. All right, so really quickly, we got a couple judges that are here today, and they're going to be judging you all based on those things that we have. So when we have Bria, if you could just say hey. We got Denard, say hey. Oh, hey. Oh, yep, there we go. Don't say hey. And then Mama Ann over there as well. And so, listen, if they give you a bad score, hey, y'all, be honest with them. If it's a bad answer, don't give them no 3 or 2. Give them a 1. Do we have zeros? Y'all got zeros? No zeros? All right. Okay, nothing. Yeah, don't put nothing up if they don't get nothing. But if you do bad, listen, just go talk to them in the corner afterwards and be like, hey, seriously, this is how you get better in life. Go ask them, hey, how could I have done better? Life is always about improving. And so it's good to have constructive criticism. Just don't be soft about it, all right? Don't be soft. All right, bet. So I'm going to pick, who should we have go first? Ladies first. Eliza, if you could pick a group for me, please. Pick a group out of the ladies for me. I need a couple. There we go. Who you got? What group do you have?
Testing. All right.
Who? We got this group right here. Who is, she said she went to that group instead last minute because this lovely 6th grader got nervous and said, go over there. I saw that. All right, let's go over here. This is their first time. It's all right, it's their first time. So who's speaking over in this group over here? Who's the speaker? Y'all make some noise for the lovely lady. Stand up for me, please. Oh, dang, she didn't want your help, man. Okay, she wanted them real, I'm a black woman, I don't need no man help. All right, I got you. I got you. All right, what's your name, please, ma'am?
Amber.
What is it?
Amber.
Y'all say, hey, Amber. Hey, Amber. Amber, what did your group come up with from the scripture? Remember, we're looking for articulation, revelation, and interpretation. Go.
So we basically said that if you trust people too much, they can start being dishonest, and that if you spend your money on like worldly things such as clothes, then you can't really be trusted to give your money to God or like the church.
I like that. Amber, correct? Amber? Amber, I think that was a phenomenal answer, but it's not up to me. Denard, what would you say, sir? 2. Okay, that's fair. Mama Ann, what would you say? 2. Okay. Bria, what would you say? 1. Okay. And the guys are happy. All right. So, Amber, great job. Thank you for your confidence and boldness standing up there. Hey, listen, Amber, listen. Go talk to her afterwards and figure out why she gave you a 1, okay? Don't go over there with your whole group and trying to jump her. Just you by yourself, all right? Just you by yourself. All right. Denard, if you could pick a male group for me, please. Pick a male group for me, please. Boom. Yes, Brian's going to keep score. Yeah, Brian's going to keep score. Okay. If you could tell me your name, well, tell everybody your name.
My name is Mason.
Mason. Hey, Mason. Nobody wanted to say hey to you, but I did. It's cool. All right, Mason. What did your group come up with for this scripture?
Well, my group, we came up with some stuff as in, for the first part, number 10, we were discussing that over time, whenever trust is given, it can easily be taken away, just like that. And whenever like you make bad decisions or do something that you're not supposed to, trust as in thing that you give someone, it can start to wither away, as in you do something stupid, you get in trouble, and then you don't have as much freedom as you had before. So what I got from that is that, I ain't gonna say that again. What I got from that is that people make dumb decisions, but they don't really consider the consequences that they're gonna have, which is also implicating as in trust. So for number 11, so if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, I think, this insinuates that when you're given money, which you spend it on the stuff that you want automatically, and you don't think about saving it or think about what you're gonna do with it in the future. You just want to spend it now, get the stuff that you want, and you end up regretting it later. So yeah. And then for number 12.
Oh, that brother breaking down to everyone. I like that. I
Minute.
like that.
Hey, it's not my fault. And for number 12, and if you have not been trustworthy with someone's property, who will give you their own property? This one I can genuinely relate to because I wanted a phone so bad to the point where I asked my mom if I could use her old one, and it was like a while ago. But then like we were on like this trip to Florida. I lost the phone. Yeah. And the horrible thing is that I lost it in an Uber. So that phone was gone. And honestly, I wish I kept up with that phone because I was going to have some of the most fun I was ever going to have in my entire life. Dang, I ruined it. But yeah, trust is something that you can easily give, and it can you have to earn it, obviously. You have to earn
10 seconds.
Okay. You have to earn trust, and then it can easily be taken away. So whenever you're given trust, make sure you honor that trust with your life, because it can easily be taken away.
Good. I think that was eloquently spoken. I think it was, explained to the fullest ability, but it's not up to me. Bria, what did you think? A 2. Mama Ann, what did you think? A 3. Sheesh. Denard, what do you think? Oh. Man, all right. So, Mason, what I would do is I would go find out afterwards why he gave you a 1. I wouldn't look at him with the stank eye, because he can beat you up really easily. He could really beat you up. So, really easily, all right? If you hear me clap once, I'm going to start deducting points if y'all can't do it right. I ain't going to lie. If you hear me clap once. That was a practice round. Whenever I do it next, if everybody ain't doing it together, I'm deducting points, straight like that. It says this: whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. I just want to make a couple corrections. So it's not really talking about trusting, like if you give someone too much trust or something like that. It's saying that we have all been entrusted with something. Everyone in this room has been entrusted with time, talents, treasures, and your temple. Who said that? Thank you, my boy. See, get him an extra. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. And so it's like this. God has given all of us something. If you can't be trusted with what you do have, right, you're not going to get more. And so that is even seen with your schoolwork, right? We're about to go back to school soon, y'all. That's wild. That is wild. Like, schools is about to start back up. But you all see this type of stuff in school. The people who that play sports, right? The people who steward their gifts the best and are the best with it, how did they get rewarded with what? More playing time, right? Some of them that work really hard with their studies and they do well with the little, they get rewarded with scholarships. You all know the church gives out scholarships as well. You get those scholarships. The ones who do well on their jobs and do a little with their jobs, guess what? They get pay raises and they get to become managers and things of that nature. Whatever you have, whether you think it's little or very little, God is looking to see how you manage that. And so we have to manage everything right. You need to manage how many clothes you got in your closet, your shoes. Everything needs to be managed properly. How much time do we have, sir? How much time do we have, sir? I feel like time is almost up. Already, right? Should we go to the next question? Huh? Yeah, we got to go to the next question. Let's go ahead. Play that video for me really quickly. Turn your attention to the screen really quickly.
Healing from your blind father.
Yeah, and then he just takes off.
So Jacob goes on from there to have 12 sons, big family. But Jacob loves his 11th son, Joseph, way more than all the others. And so he gives him the special Technicolor dream coat, and his brothers, because of this, come to hate him.
So much so that they plan on killing him.
But they don't. They instead just sell him as a slave down in Egypt.
Now, while
That's so messed up.
through this crazy series of events, Joseph goes from being in a prison cell to becoming the second in command there.
And so later on, the whole Middle East falls into this food shortage. And Joseph's brothers, they come down to Egypt looking for food. And then when they get there, who should they find as the ruler of the whole land?
It's Joseph, that guy they sold into slavery. But he actually saves them from starving to death.
And so here you have it. These are the great-grandchildren of Abraham who have done this heinous act to their brother, but God has transformed their evil into something good.
And that's exactly what Joseph says here in the last paragraph of the entire book. He says, you guys planned all of this for evil, but God planned it for good, to save people.
Healing from your blind father.
Perfect,
Yeah, and then he just
perfect.
takes off.
So, everybody know the story of Joseph? Hey, listen. This week, this is you all's assignment this week. I need you all to go and read Genesis chapter 36 and Genesis 39 and 40, okay? That's only 3 chapters. You should be able to do that in a week, all right? Take your time, go through it, and read this story. Because in this story, there are principles that can help you go to the top. Isn't it crazy that this man was a slave and went from being a slave to being the ruler over Egypt? Now, there were certain things that Joseph had to do and how he had to walk and how he had to uphold himself in order to be like that. So I'm going to read this scripture really quickly, and then I'm going to ask you a question about it. Genesis 39. Now Joseph had been taken down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard of the Egyptian, brought him in from the Israelites when he was taken down. The Lord was with Joseph, and he was a successful man, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. My question is this: how can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to say it? Talk to your group about it, not to me. How can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to talk about it? I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Wait, quiet. We have a question. Yes, ma'am? Huh? The version was NIV. Good question. All right, you all go ahead. But the question, another question. How can people, either or, it can be right now or the future, but how can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to say it? Actually, I'm going to say that for right now, okay? In the present tense. How can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to say it? You all go ahead, chop it up.
We'll go around the circle again.
3 minutes.
Y'all gotta speak up, because like most of over there, I can hear words y'all was saying. So y'all gotta come in and speak
Leaders,
up.
just go around and make sure people are talking and make sure they ain't got no questions, please.
I believe it's all about how you carry
Help
yourself.
them out.
Can y'all hear me now? Yeah. All right. It's all about how you carry yourself. Like if you're walking around, then I won't necessarily I won't say about how people dress, but you understand like there's a certain way you should dress.
Like how you present yourself. How you present yourself.
Yeah, representation is everything. So it's like if you're walking around with like you're wearing immodest clothing and stuff like that, people are gonna be like, they're not gonna think, oh, the Lord is on her side, or she's a servant of God. They're gonna think like she's a skank. But you know, it's all about how you carry yourself. That's how people can tell. Oh, she has a pure heart. Whenever you walk around and you talk to people nicely, right? Versus if you're like going around cursing people out and stuff. That's how.
I believe it's in your actions. Like talk to people, the things that you do in your daily life, and like she said, how you carry yourself. How you present yourself, really, like how you talk to people, how you act around people. If you're like a good, you can tell. It's like in their tone of voice or how they say things.
All right, y'all. Got about a minute and a half.
That's not even good. Yeah, I think it's like how you carry yourself. How you looking at how messy a
30
person
seconds.
that's
People
like
want to be
not
talking.
good.
Make sure
People not
they
gonna
get
like, oh, like,
interpretation and revelation down.
I think it's more than just how you dress, how you act. Because you can act one way towards, you can act one, it's called being fake. You can act that when you're out, but when you get home, you're not the same person. You should be the same all the way around. Like, you don't just, you are, it shouldn't be like an alter ego. You shouldn't switch it on and off. You should live that way, not act that way. So I don't think it's how you act or how you dress. Like, to a degree, yeah, dressing does come into it, but if you want to wear shorts and like a crop top,
All right,
that
let's go ahead. Let me get,
dictate how you distribute your love for God.
Let's do this a little differently.
Be
Let's do
that
this
way.
a-
That should
You
be
can-
you. That's
If you
how-
gave me clap once. Yeah, subtract a point from the fella squad, man. Dang. All right. We're going to do this differently. Actually, Denard, could you pick a female group? That hasn't gone, of course. This group right here.
Here we go.
All right, really quickly, could you tell everybody your name, please?
My name is Morgan.
Morgan. Okay, Morgan. Y'all say, hey, Morgan. Hey. How can people see? Thank you all for piping down back there. Yes, you too. The one still talking back there, my wife. And Kenya, yes. Thank you all. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah. We're going to get Chinese after this, man. Talk about that later. How can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to say it, Morgan?
So me and my group kind of talked about how like there's unexpected blessings in your life, like God sends blessings. For example, like a promotion in your job and like all your coworkers. You might not be qualified for the promotion, but all your coworkers are like surprised that you got that promotion, but God was able to give you that blessing. It's just like unexpected blessings. And also we talked about the trials that come in your life. It's easier to fight those trials, and like God will help you through that. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. She articulated that well. And she sounded like a boss when she was doing it too. I ain't gonna lie. But it ain't up to me. So let's see what Mama Ann has to say. And I'm saying Mama Ann and not my man. Mama Ann, Oh. Let's see what Bria has to say. And let's see what Denard has to say. Oh. Morgan, I will go talk to him afterwards and see why he gave you a 2, all right? I don't need to talk to him about it. That's a grown man that makes good decisions in life. He knows what he's doing. All righty. Great job. Mama Ann, can you please pick a male group? Mama Ann, pick them. Oh, she picked this group right here. Okay. If you can stand up, tell everybody your name, sir.
Tali.
Tali, all right. If y'all can hear me, clap once. Okay, you got your act together, I see. All right. All right, let's go, sir. I'll answer you the question. How can people see that the Lord's hand is on your life without you having to say it?
I feel like people can see that the Lord's hand is on your life if you just walk in life with the Lord on your side and seeing that walking in the Lord, everybody else will see that if you just walk straight in the Lord's path and do what he's right to do, nobody else can tell you that you're wrong and that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And like you said in the beginning, like before the service started, breathing in through the lungs, he gives you his breath through your lungs. You have to breathe it out and speak it out. So walking in his light is the only way you can really have the Lord on your side and the way people can see it.
That was good. I mean, that was phenomenal, bro. Young thug out here. I like it. But that wasn't up to me to decide that. We need to see what Bria has to say about that. Let's see what Denard has to say about that. And let's see what Mama Ann has to say about it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this thing is starting to seem a little sexist to me. It's starting to seem sexist. So, I would see why they gave you a 2 and why he gave you a 3. That's what I would do if I was you afterward. All righty. Do we have a score? Can we get a drum roll, please, for the score real quick? Oh, man. All right. Let's get to the next one. Yep. I didn't even see you right there. All right. If you can hear me, clap once. Let's go to the next one. Genesis. Oh, man, this is a long one to read. Okay, we got to hurry up. Okay, last one. Let's get it. Genesis 39, verse 4. So Joseph found favor in his sight and served him. Then he made him overseer of his house and all that he had put under his authority. So it was from the time that the Lord had him overseer of the house and all that he had. Listen. That the Lord blessed the Egyptian house for Joseph's sake. And the blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in the house and in the field. Thus he left all he had in Joseph's hand, and he did not know what he had except for the bread which he ate. So pretty much, the king made Joseph over the entire kingdom. It said that the entire organization was given over to Joseph, who was once a slave. Now, check this out. What type of person do you have to become in order to take care of an entire kingdom or organization? What type of person do you, we know that Joseph did something in order to get to that point. What type of person do you have to become in order to do the same thing? I'm going to give you all 3 minutes. Let's hurry up. Yo, get some good answers and let's get it really quickly. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I think to rule like a kingdom or an organization, you gotta have responsibility, and not even just like responsibility for yourself. You're responsible for everybody under that organization. So like I work. The managers aren't just, well, they're supposed to be, but they're not just responsible for us. They're responsible for the supervisors. They're responsible for the court monitors, like everybody at the bottom, and they're responsible for the customers. You have to think about everybody, not just yourself, to be a good leader and ruler. You have to, you have to actually think about everyone else and put other people first instead of yourself. And I don't know what else to add on to it, but yeah, you have to basically think of.
Quick announcement, sixth graders, the new sixth graders who just came in, can you meet us right back here? Thank you.
But basically you have to put other people first, and take into account that you're not just responsible for yourself anymore. Like when parents have a kid or when people have a kid, your life isn't your own anymore. You have to think about those other lives that you created. That's your responsibility now. That's what it is like owning a kingdom or an organization. It's not your life anymore. It's also everyone else's that you have to take into account when you're leading. And we don't have to go around the circle, just like anybody who has anything to add on.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute.
I believe it's all about having respect and accountability. I think it's about being trustworthy. Like everybody should trust you and also respect you. I feel like you trust somebody your job, like you have to how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to trust them with their and they have to trust you. Like if you're a leader, they have to trust you in order to do what you need to do. And you can't be dependent on anybody else. Well, I mean you can be, but like
All right. Let's get it let's see here. Gabe, if you could please pick a male group. Pick a male group. Gabe, look at the males. Find out. Boom. All right.
testing 1, 2.
He picked him. They picked that group. Dang, man, he had the mic. He was ready, too. Dang, Bria. It's all right, man. It's all right. God still loves you. All right. What's your name, sir? Landon.
So I think in order to answer the question, we should look at leaders in the Bible like David or Saul. David was a shepherd before he came, king of Israel. And so he did a lot with little. Paul, when he was Saul, he was good at what he did. Even though he persecuted the Christians, he was still good at it. And so God knew that he could trust him to take care of his kingdom because of what he did.
Yo, Landon, that was solid, my boy. That was solid. I want to see what Mama Ann has to say about it, though. Oh, okay. Denard, what do you have to say? Three. Bria. Okay. That boy brought out the Old Testament and the New Testament. That brother, all right. I thought you was talking about King Saul at first. I was about to say, bro, that ain't a good example. But that man said, okay, I like that. All right. Mama Ann. No, Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya, can you pick a ladies group for me, please? This group right here. Yes. It's nobody looking that way. Just stand up real quick. Stand behind her, Bria. Teacher, Bria. Oh, all right. All right, you can sit down, Monet. Go ahead and sit down.
Hi, everybody. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Monet. Hi, everybody. So the question is, what type of person you have to become in order to take care of an entire kingdom or organization? So Nehemiah talks about this a lot, how we as kids in our parents' house, that's not our house, we have to take care of their stuff so God can bless us with more. Also, we can go back to Moses. Moses was a shepherd. And so he was able to take care of the sheep. So God blessed him with the whole nation. Okay? And that's my story.
I really love what Monet said because she wanted to drag me into it, which that was smart. But I ain't the one that's judging you right now. I like it. Let's see what Bria has to say about that, though. What? Let's see what Mama Ann has to say about it. If you can hear me, clap once. Quiet. Denard, if you could give us your... Name the topics, okay? He said, that's a good question. Number 1, articulation. Number 2, revelation. Number 3, interpretation. All right. So, Monet, what I would do afterwards, I would go talk to Denard and see why he gave you that. No, okay, your whole group can't go, but just know that he's Atlanta police. All right, so just know he. All right, cool. Drum roll, please. Let's get what the score is. Score, please. Drum roll. Oh man. All right. So. Quiet. This is how we're going to break it really quickly. We're about to do altar call. Whoever's side answers the altar call the most? No, I'm just kidding. If we have more fellas answer the altar call, then no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We're going to finish it, but really quick. Hey, quiet. But in all seriousness though, I love when we do these because these are really fun and you all get to talk and engage with the scripture together. But throughout this entire series, we've been talking about is the stewardship piece. And something that we see in the life of Joseph is that Joseph actually cared more about honoring God than he did about anybody else. He had to speak the truth to his brothers, to his father. He spoke the truth in Potiphar's house. He was a man that was about God's business. And so during this time, we need to be people who are about God's business. And the number one way to be about God's business is to give your life to God, is to live for him. Because if you take care of God's business, he's going to take care of your business. But if you don't take care of God's business and we just want blessings or a good life and stuff like that ain't what this is about. This is about sacrificing your life and giving it over completely to him, picking up your cross, dying to yourself and following Jesus. And in turn, he's going to give you his spirit, and his spirit is going to empower you to live this Christian life. Listen, you cannot live this Christian life without the Spirit of God.